Hello and welcome to Treasury 360 with me, Kojo Arthur. Today we'll be discussing the part 2 of the BoG Fx forward auctions, where we use Excel to compute our bid prices for the BoG Fx forward auctions. Now I advise you to watch the part 1 of this video and some other videos that contain computation and the concept for forwards, because I'll be running through this one quickly, and so you need a background as to how forwards work before you can fully grasp this Excel sheet. So I'll start with explaining column B. Column B contains some descriptions. Column C is the money market leg of the USD side of the FX forward. Column D is the money market leg for the Ghana cedi side of the FX forward for a normal FX forward. And then column E has the BoG forward computation. Now the difference between a normal forward and a BoG forward is that BoG debits your cedi upfront and then would credit you your USD upon maturity of the forward. So a normal forward, both currencies are exchanged upon maturity of the forward, but in this auction what BoG does is it takes your cedi on the day of the transaction and pays you or credits your dollar upon the maturity of the FX forward. Okay, so to explain this, first we have our 1 USD here, which is the future value that we are looking to price. We have the tenor of the forward, which is 7 days. We have the basis of USD, which stands at 360 days, and the interest rate is 2.75% per annum, and we want to present value $1 as per these parameters. So I would highlight the PV formula. Now you can use the PV formula in Excel, however you have to tweak the exchange rate a little. This exchange rate will be a per annum rate, and if you want to use PV you have to use a rate that is specific for 7 days. So what we do is we take the rate, multiply it by the fraction of the per annum, which is, we take C6, which is the rate, and then we multiply it by 7 days and divide by 360, and this gives us a specific rate. Then in PV you'll be required to provide the rate. So the first one is the rate, the second is the payment amount, no, the first is the rate, the second is the number of periods, which is just 1, then the third is the payment amount. There are no payments in between, so leave that at 0. And then the third is the future value, which is the $1. Okay, so we have that here. And then there's a little multiplication by -1 to turn the figure into a positive number. I just prefer to do this. Okay, so PV will turn your figure into a negative number, and if you want to turn it back into a positive number, you can just multiply by -1. Okay, so that's what's happening in this cell. What we've done is we've present valued $1 in 7 days to today, and we arrive at 0.9995. Okay, so now we go into the spot market and look for a spot price. Now a spot price is the price at which we can buy USD today. So we determine that as 5, and the spot price is put right here. Spot price is 5 in this example. Then we also go into the money market and find out how we can invest money for 7 days, and the rates for this example is 15. We also have 4.9973, which is a multiplication of the present value of the $1 we seek in 7 days and the spot price, which is D8. This gives us how much CD we need to acquire today. So we invest the CD for 7 days and it matures at the future value, which is 5.0117. And just like we did for present value, we need to tweak that interest rate. So we multiply the interest rate by the tenor of the forward and divide by the basis. Exactly. Okay, and just like the forward, the first is the rate, then we move on to the number of periods. It's just one period. Then the number of payments, sorry about that, the number of payments, which is this. Number of payments is 0. Then the present value, and just like we did for the PV amount, we multiply by -1 right here to turn the figure into positive. Okay, so when we do this, we realize that in 7 days time, $1 will be equal to 5.0117, and this is our normal forward price by using these two money market transactions in the dollar and in the cedi. Now for the BoG forward, which happens to be an investment of the same amount because we kept the spot the same. Spot is still 5. The present value of $1 is still 0.9995, and that leaves us with a present value CD amount of 4.9973, which will now be moved forward for 7 days, invested for 7 days at a 0% interest. All right, so this gives us 4.9973. So in this instance for BoG, we want to say that $1 is equivalent to 4.9973 in this example. So we move over here, and I've represented the first one as BoG 4.9973 and a normal forward being 5.0117. Alright, I'll do a quick one with the 15. So if you have this set up this way, all you need to do is to change this to 15. So we do a 15-day forward. 15 days, we might have to tweak the rate a little. So we pick this rate and turn it into 2.85 for 15 days. And perhaps we might also change the interest rate to a 15.15, for example, or 10 is okay. Okay, so when we do this, what we've done is to present value $1 for 15 days at 2.85% per annum, and that gives us 0.9988. Now the equivalent, we keep spot the same, so spot price is still 5, and that gives us a CD amount of 4.9941, both for the normal forward and the BoG forward. Then we invest for the normal forward, and then we also invest for the BoG, and we come up with 4.9941 4.9941 for the BoG forward, and for the normal forward we have a 5.0251. Okay, and so on. So this we would move to 30 and then move to 45, 60 and 75 to get our base prices for the BoG forward. Now, earlier on in my previous video, I said a forward rate is an interest rate differential between two currencies, and this differential is what is showing right here. Okay, so the difference between a normal forward and a BoG forward is the CD interest rate. So the CD interest rate is missing in the BoG forward but present in the normal forward. I hope this is helpful. I would leave a link to this Excel sheet. I'll leave my email as well if you need further clarification on any part of this Excel sheet. All right, now the forward points are the difference between the spot rate and the forward rate. And in a normal forward, because CD interest rates are higher than the dollar interest rate, on the normal forward you would have a positive forward points, and because we turn the higher interest rate to 0, which is the CD, now we have a negative forward points. So this is how to compute your BoG Fx forward prices for the auction, and good luck in the auction. Thank you for watching.